Do you want an exercise that's going to help you counteract your foot drop, improve your balance, and increase your ability to stand and walk on your feet? Well, I got that exercise for you right now. What's up, YouTube MS Gym family? My name is Trevor Wicken, and I am the founder and creator of the MS Gym, the largest platform for movement, mindset, and education for people affected by MS and other neurologic conditions. So we release videos on this channel quite often. So make sure that you watch this video, you like this video, and then you go and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on all the awesome content that we're going to be putting out that's going to help you counteract your symptoms and live a life by design and not by diagnosis. With that, I encourage you to watch till the very end of this video because I always have some special offer for you that will give you an opportunity to come train with us inside the MS Gym. So a lot of times with foot drop, in traditional therapy settings and personal training sessions and all that kind of stuff, a lot of times when people have foot drop, the main focus of the foot drop protocol is to improve dorsiflexion. And rightly so, because a lot of times when you have foot drop, you have spasticity, which is caused from overactivity in the lower leg, underactivity in the anterior leg, and that's going to prevent you from getting a good quality dorsiflexion. However, there's two other sides to your lower leg. You got the medial side and you got the lateral side. You have what's called inversion and what's called eversion, or pronation and supination. Now, in addition to dorsiflexion and plantar flexion, okay, so dorsiflexion and plantar flexion, in order for the brain to feel safe using your ankle to stand on and walk on and all that kind of stuff, we also need to work those internal rotators and those external rotators of the ankle, because that helps control side to side lateral movement and rotational movement between your tibia and your ankle joints. And when those joint receptors get more active and have more communication, then better signal is sent from the foot to the brain to the foot, which can definitely counteract your foot drop symptoms. So the first thing that we're going to work on here is internal rotation, okay, or inversion. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put a band around our foot like this, okay? And then we're going to slightly hold to the outside. And typically I'll kind of hold my arm and hold this out here because it can get kind of tiring holding the band like this. Now what we're going to do here is an isometric hold. So we're going to kind of lift our foot up as much as possible or use the band to kind of pull our foot up. Then we're going to rotate our foot to the inside. So we're going to hold it there for 5 seconds and then come back. Okay, here we go. So sit up, or straighten your spine, abs are in, make sure your body's kind of solid, okay? We're gonna lean forward so we can get a good angle for that band. Let's start with our foot slightly to the outside. Hold your hand there, ready, and to the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come back out, okay? Up and inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back out. Up and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back out. Last one. Up and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And relax. So what's really powerful about that isometric is when we go into a muscle contraction and we hold that contraction there, it gives your brain time to kind of recognize the contraction, to receive the muscle contraction, and then kind of relax and feel comfortable contracting that muscle or moving your ankle into that range of motion or into that joint angle, which can decrease neurologic threat in your brain. And when we decrease neurologic threat, we increase parasympathetic activity, which is your rest, recover, and rehab zone. That's going to lead to more neuroplastic connection, neuroplastic learning, which is going to help your ankle get better. Okay, so let's go to the other side now. So it's going to be the exact same kind of concept, but now the band is going to be the inside. This one's a little bit easier to hold because we can just plant our elbow on our leg here, okay? So I'm going to have you start with your foot to the inside, and then we're using these muscles on the outside called your peroneals to move that foot out, okay? Sitting up nice and tall, okay, or spine nice and tall, or spine nice and straight. There you go. Okay, ready? Now outside here, and move, and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come back in slow. And out, hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back in slow. And out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back in. Last one, and push out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come back in. Boom. Okay? That's how we do it. So you only have to do between about 5 and 10 repetitions, 5 to 10 second holds on those isometrics to get a really good activation of the muscles of the lower leg. So when you do work where you're releasing plantar flexors, which is on the back side or the posterior part of your leg, you're activating muscles on the anterior side of your leg, and you're activating muscles on the medial and lateral side of your legs, you get all 4 quadrants of the lower leg. So when you train all 4 of those quadrants, that's really going to help you. Like I said, your brain find your ankle find your brain, and that's going to improve your brain's confidence in using your feet, using your ankles, standing on your feet, finding your balance, and walking, and help you to counteract your foot drop.